And so I want to jump to the end of the movie, and Vortigern and Arthur are fighting. And earlier you had mentioned Vortigern had asked Arthur, what is it that drives you? And Arthur didn't have an answer. He's like, I don't know. I'm just a kid who grew up in a brothel. I'm nobody. And he has an opportunity. He has finally faced all the things that he's had to face. He's gone through his initiation, and he's ready to face the big bad guy with confidence, and you don't see any fear. And so he answers the question. He's like, you asked me what did it? And he's going to tell him. And it's it's a little bit, I don't think it's a longer scene, but there are some parts of this clip where there's just fighting. Mm-hmm. So as this clip is playing, I want you guys to be considering, as you look back at your life, answering the questions of, when Arthur says a line, where has that applied to you getting, whether it's your face to the mat or knocked down in the street, or when you faced failure and defeat? How has that shaped you, or how can that shape you in the way that Arthur's describing as he's fighting with Vortigern?
You wanted to know what gave me such drive. It was you. You put me in that brothel. You caught me on the streets. I am here now because of you. You created me.
And man, that's Joseph right there. What you meant for evil, God used for good.
Mm-hmm. I grew up in a church family, church worker family and everything. And all the things that I used to view as things that would maybe things that were meant for evil, or things that would disqualify me from being used by God. Like, I've just seen it play out over time. It's basically, I mean, it's like this. It created me. It made me into the person that I needed to be able to reach some people that are out on the edges of faith, and maybe some people that wouldn't be comfortable with, they're less comfortable with a pastor and more comfortable with a wrestling coach, popcorn guy, farmer, around a campfire or sitting and having a beer. And it's just made me realize that all those things that maybe when I was younger that I would have viewed as something to disqualify me, God's turned all of that around and reframed it into something that has given me a reach and a power that, man, you can be pretty dangerous for good.